Well, we're back. Chopper just addressed me in his video. So basically, Chopper, I think that you read me the wrong way. Honestly, Chopper, I was just going off the pure definition of humble. I was not comparing you. What I said to you was, I get it. Everybody look at humble as a way of being meek and mild. And egotistical people are putting themselves on a pedestal to appear better than others. So I get it. But Chopper, yeah, and I hate when people say, if I offended you, then I'm sorry. No, Chopper, I'm definitely sorry if what I said hurt you in any way. And I don't even know how to word this because my intentions when I come on YouTube is not to make people feel like I actually know them. Just Lovely itself is a ultra ego. Just Lovely is a little bit of me here and there, of course, but Just Lovely is a character that I play on YouTube. Am I walking around these streets cussing people out all the time? I used to. I did. I used to. But recently, like you said, everybody have their own battles that they going through. You mentioned my surgeries, yes, but I still have. I just was going off the definition of humble. I still have a high regard of myself. I um I get it, but and I understand your plight and the things that you go through. I always saw you as a person who was sincere, just the way that you speak on YouTube. When you say that I took what other people say about you to task and I'm using that against you, I don't listen to what other people say about people that I like. As you see, Sean Bradley get it all the time. I like Sean Bradley. So the things that people throw out about Sean Bradley, I never listened to. The circles that you used to run in or you run in, I probably don't even know some of them people. When I be over in your chat, Chopper, I don't even know a lot of the people that is in there. But I still drop down the same as you do over here and say hello. But I wasn't when I was speaking about the whole Brianna video, I was actually doing the contrast of the humble definition and ego definition. But I wasn't directing that towards you. And when you stated that you are a humble person, I can only go off what I see on YouTube. And I didn't even think about the things that you do. Huh? Actually, no. Chopper drops down in my chat from time to time. Sometimes he hit the panel and we talk. I thought that the last time that me and him spoke, that he may have thought that I was coming at him, but honestly, I wasn't. I actually was coming. I was actually reminding myself of the times where Chopper used to do the call in and call over the Shawns, and at that time, I knew that you know I felt bad because I felt like they was mistreating Chopper, and that was my only thing that I was trying to tell him. The way that it came off to Chopper, it was I see now that he felt like I was coming after him when in all actuality I wasn't. The only thing I wanted to do is be a friend of Chopper and let him know that he did have an ally in me. But you can't make people see your heart and how you feel about them. I'm sorry, you can't. And the only thing I was doing this morning was trying to boost him because I went back and I researched those definitions, and I would never want to be in my, and outside of YouTube, I wouldn't know what Chopper's going through because I'm not there with him. And I get it. Some days I'm in my lower range too. But at the same time, I try and look at, I know, I try and look at myself as to pull myself out of my feelings. I try and, redirect myself so that I'm not in my lower range. Um, Um, you like Chopper have friends on YouTube that he speak to outside of YouTube. So do I. And a lot of times they don't even know that I'm going through a period where I'm going through a depression or whatever because of my health or my surgeries. So I just had to come on. I want to apologize, but I don't think that I'm one of those people that feel like apologies can be insincere. Like, I hate when people tell me, I'm sorry if I did this to you. I hate that because I don't think it's sincere. So I don't even know how to articulate the words that I want to say to Chopper because I feel like, to me, Chopper, you are ally. And I do consider you as somebody that I can actually sit and listen to and have a good time in your chat. I appreciate when you come over here and sit and listen to me ramble on and talk shit. But anytime I'm reading the chat, sometimes when we're reading things and we're not hearing what the person is actually saying, it can come off as something else. I've seen that numerous times on YouTube where someone type in the chat and it can seem as though that person is wanting to be argumentative to you because we don't use punctuality in the chat. And basically, you could be cursing me out, and I could think it's a joke, or it could just be the opposite. But when you typed in the chat, I only was responding to the chat. And basically, when you said you was humble, I was going off the Merriam-Webster's dictionary definition of the word humble. I wasn't trying to say that, oh, you're wrong, you're not humble. A lot of people consider themselves humble because, but when I look at people who consider themselves humble, I see them as a meek and mild person. And you just described yourself as a meek and mild person outside of YouTube. But when you're on YouTube, I don't see what you have going on outside of YouTube. I only can see what you're presenting before me when I'm looking at your lives. And when you're on your lives and you're laughing with your co host and you're having a good time, because you just said that you're always the co host, but on your channel, you have a co host. And when you and your co-host having a good time and y'all laughing and y'all I'm not necessarily saying that as an ego. I'm just saying it's a great show. We're having a good time. Yeah, we back. And that's where I was with it, Jay Dunn. I was going off of Pharaoh and what he was saying over on Brianna's channel last night. And it made me go and actually look up the definition. And when Chopper dropped down and he was saying, like, I don't even remember what he said because it was in the last live. I got to wait till that chat come back up. But I was like, according to the definition, no. And it's like you put your it's the definition states that you put yourself in a lower range. Let me see if I could paste it because I had pasted in his chat. Yep. Having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's self importance. So when I see you are lowering your own self importance, I would never want to be that person. I wouldn't want to be a person to lower my self importance based on anything in the world. I always try to put myself first. Hey, Lindsay, yes, we're back. I always try to put myself first. I'm gonna put myself on a higher pedestal, and so that's why I was going with that. I wasn't saying, "Oh no, you're not a modest person." I feel like you may be a modest person. It was just that I was focused on the end of that definition, Chopper. I don't think that you put I don't think that you estimate yourself as lower importance to other things. I never saw that. But like you said, it is based on your YouTube persona. And that's all that I can see and know. And you saying that I need to go and research or investigate more. That's not my judge. That's not my gig. I get on here and I talk about the things that I see on YouTube, and I try not to pull personal things into people. I know I may talk a lot of shit, but Chopper, you wouldn't be one of the people that I talk shit about. Honestly, you wouldn't. You wouldn't be one of the people I talk shit about. I'm gonna drop the link. I asked you if we could talk. Honestly, I went live this morning to talk about the show trailers, give people idea of what I've been doing over time. You know, this channel is about a whole lot of updates on my health, surgeries, and hospital stays. And if I come across anything that it happens in the B sector, I will speak about it that interests me. And there have been a few things that has happened in the B sector that I had an opinion on. And one of the things was is that I really did enjoy the interview with Pharaoh and Brianna last night. And some of the things that he was saying, I definitely agreed with. And some of the things he was saying, I was like, "Ooh, child, no, no, sir, no, sir, no, sir." But towards the end of, I mean, Chopper, he put me in my place real quick. And towards the end of the video, I see that he don't want to have anything else to do with me. So I'm assuming that's why Chopper is not hitting the link. I don't know how to, and then I'm like I said, I don't know how to apologize. If I hate that if I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. I hate that. Don't give me that. So I don't want to give it to you. If I offended you, I hurt your feelings. I don't, mm-mm. I don't want to give you that because I don't want nobody to give it to me. But I can tell you that from the things that I saw, I will. But from the things that I see in Chopper, I see sincerity. I see a loving person. Um, and then he said the last time he was on my channel, I came after him. But I remember that, and I was talking about the times when Sean was doing the call-ins and Chopper used to call in, and my whole thing was, this is a very sincere. He's a very sincere person, and my heart was bleeding for Chopper. He was trying to explain it to me in a different way. And I think that maybe I was over talking him or trying to get him to see my point of view. But that's just how I've always saw Chopper. And even in the times where, right, I do apologize. And I was not aware of my actions. I didn't know that I was coming. All right, here go my baby. Chopper.
What do you want?
Leave alone, Sarah. I want Chopper. I don't want Sarah. Chopper,
No,
listen.
this ain't Sarah. I don't have no Sarah voice no more.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, listen to
No,
me.
I'm just saying, look, at the end of the day, you don't know what I'm going through, so I can't get mad at you either way. So you know what? it is what it is. You think what you think. People in this sector could think what they think. At the end of the day, it don't bother me either way. I know the truth, and several other people know the truth about what I'm going through. So that's all that matters. And God always looking out for me. So I'm not lying about that. He does look out for me. But at times, I feel like giving up a lot. I feel like throwing in the towel. I was just talking to somebody yesterday, just wanting to just throw it all away and just give up for real and just go out like that. Just in a blaze of glory or whatever, however they would say that. But I'm just, I'm kind of like over it. I'm over it. I'm
Chopper, do
over
you know that would
everything
hurt
I've
my
gone through.
feelings? You know
Huh?
that would hurt my feelings.
I wouldn't fucking care who it hurt.
I
I'm
know
hurt.
you. And
Well,
you
I
know
don't
what,
care.
Chopper? A lot of times, I must admit, a lot of times I feel that way as well. But I just, it's something about it I just can't do. And you're
Yeah, I
right.
get it.
You're definitely right, Chopper. I don't know what you go through on your day to day. I don't. And like I said in your chat, this the only thing I can say is the things that you present in front of me. And basically, for the most part,
No,
when
it's
you,
what you no, it's what you have heard from people. What you see
what have
about
I
me is
heard from
good stuff.
people, Chopper? What have I heard from people?
Whose chat have you been in recently?
I haven't
And you
been.
all
I've been in Brianna's
very
chat.
fervently
I've been in Brianna's
you all
chat,
you watch
Lady
Reed
Nika.
too. You watch Reed too,
No,
don't you?
I don't watch Reed. I don't watch Reed.
You sure you don't watch Reed?
I bet you I don't watch Reed. See, the thing
Well,
is,
my
a lot of
thing
times,
is, go ahead,
can I say one thing? A lot of times, and then like a
say it.
video that
I
I
didn't.
did the other day, I said a lot of the things that I talk about on my channel is third party. It's not coming from that particular person. It's what somebody else presented on their channel. Because there are a lot of content creators in the B sector I just simply don't watch. Either they're blocked, I'm not subscribed to, and I never get notifications. So no, I do not watch Read Heart of Philadelphia. If I'm gonna be in a live, it's gonna be Sean Bradley, Lady Nika, Brianna, and Pizarro. I don't watch no Uppity, Brooke, none of them people. The things that I know about them, and it could be falsities, but it's coming based off of the commentary that other people that I watch talk about. They saw. Same thing I did this morning. I
Right.
talked about what
So
I
the thing
saw.
is, so the thing, even beyond Reed, even beyond anybody that don't like me, that does commentary on me, um, I'm gonna say this: people still should do their research because I'm gonna tell you this: how a lot of people has found me in the past is because somebody was bad mouthing me and they wanted to know what I was really about. And that's what brought them to my channel. And that's what brought them to see what the truth is about who I really am. That's how they got to my channel. Somebody like Tracy bad mouthed me.
Don't watch
I've
her.
had a like it was a close friend of mine. She had became a close friend of mine. I was being dragged by Tracy constantly. And she was like, I wanted to know who that person was. So she came to my channel.
Chopper, you
I
know
think
when I had
several people
subscribed
have
to
done
your
that.
channel, when I subscribed to your channel, and I don't even know if it's the same channel, but when I subscribed to your channel was when Sean was doing the call-ins. And I could
Yeah,
tell
but
you
that channel
did,
was gone.
right? And that's why I say I don't even know it's the same channel. But when you dropped down in my chat, I made it my business to go and find you again. I made it my
Mm.
business to go find you again. Once I have a affinity for someone, Chopper, I cannot listen to other people downgrade them or mistreat them or talk about them in the wrong way. Same thing with Sean Bradley. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I used to be in the clouds over to TSCC." That was never me. I cannot sit and watch people downgrade or mistreat somebody that I have an affinity to, liking to, or that I love. I just can't simply do it. And
Well,
that's
that's
probably what
you.
this
But
channel
guess
don't
what?
get traction. So Chopper, no, I
Well,
never
guess
heard
what?
of anything other than the things that you said in that call in that made me really like you.
Yeah, but
I just saw
what
you as
about
a
the
little
what
brother.
about the 90% of what about the 90% of people that do listen to those people and they
But that's
really
not
think that's
me.
me?
I'm not over there listening to
I know.
them.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying
That's they
know
weak
my
part.
know my know my history, know my story because those people don't. They don't. Not even the people that know me. They don't know my deepest, darkest, whatever. I only give a little. I don't give everything because I've been hurt too many times by people.
Me
I
too.
don't even, I'm at the point in life, I don't even trust people to even want to even be on the phone with anybody. That's how I feel because I've been hurt so many times by people because they'll say one thing and then they mean another thing.
No. Chopper, let me tell you something. This channel has been all over the place. I remember back in 2017, I took my subscribers with me for chemotherapy, with me when I went to go have a double mastectomy, and someone used that to roast and gag me. Someone used my double mastectomy to drag me. So
So you
basically, what I
understand why
did
I
was,
won't show my personal life.
and that and
If I
so it's
show my personal, if I not to
what you
cut you off,
doing?
if I show my, I'm sorry, I'm in a busy area.
Okay, it's like you ruffling something.
I'm not. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Damn, I can't even rub my damn skin. No, but
Okay.
seriously, I I forgot my thought, but I mean, I really wish people would get to know me before they listen to other people because it has really damaged my reputation in this sector. Yet alone, because people go according to what people hear instead of what they know about me. Even I'm gonna tell you this: I talk to Kiki sometimes behind the scenes, and when Kiki first started talking to me, Kiki would hear bad stuff about me. She would see certain things and she would put two and two together and be like, oh, that's just how he is. That's not how I am. I'm a total, it's, I'm Hyde and Jekyll. It's total different person. The Chopper and Andre is total different people.
I ain't know that.
I mean, I do show some of my giving side when it comes to Chopper, but that's an entertainment thing. That's a character that I play. It's just me. You know, I'm living outside of my box, so I could do that, and it's virtual, and I don't have to, kind of stand up to it because y'all don't see me in real life. But I'm gonna tell you this. Guess what happened to me a few days ago? It was probably like last week. I was on my way to my grandmother's house and I had stopped and ate something at Starbucks and inside of Macy's. And one of my followers approached me, and you know what I did?
What? What you do?
I said, "Who is Chopper?" I said, "Who is Chopper?" I don't know who that is. I played it off
Mm.
because they said I kind of look like Chopper, but they didn't know for sure. But they was like,
Right.
"Yeah, you are." When they heard my voice, they was like, "Oh yeah, you are Chopper." And I said, I might as well just give into it. I might as well. But there was somebody that really been liking me and been watching me for many, many years, been supporting me and still do support me even after everything that's gone on. But
Well, can I say
I
something?
mean, I don't. Go ahead.
Okay, so I want to tell you that I do apologize. Also, I feel like the negativity that you faced on the B sector YouTube atmosphere, um, you have a wall built up. And I don't know anything about your personal life except for the things that you tell us on YouTube. A lot of the times, um, don't nobody know me, so I ain't even worried. But the thing is, Chopper, is I do have an affinity for you. I have a sincere love in my heart for you. And anytime you go live, even if I'm just listening and the phone is away from me and I don't drop down, I I'm there. Okay? I'm there. So I hope that you take my apology with stride and know that I am one of your allies. I am.
Well, I appreciate the apology. I'm not. I still don't like you. No, I'm playing.
It's okay.
I'm just playing. I'm just in a place in life. I just really don't even really want to be bothered. People be calling me. I don't even answer the phone. When I had a phone, I don't even answer the phone. I don't even answer the phone
I hope that
because
worked
I
out
just
well.
don't even want to be bothered with that life no more.
Well, I hope that worked out well for you too. I heard what you said happened to you yesterday, and shame on them. But I get it. I
It's
mean,
life. It happens. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
right.
But
I'm going through things I've never gone through
I
before,
did
and
a
I'm
whole. Yeah, I hear you. I did a whole different change coming here, coming back home, coming back to Chicago. Chicago is bad as hell. It's bad as hell. It's like I want to go. I want to rewind my life and go back to where I was because Chicago is bad. It's not a good place to live at all. I thought it was a good place, but it's not. It's really what the media says and worse.
I've always wondered if the media was just putting that on Chicago, but I follow a lot of content creators outside the beef sector that lives in Chicago, and they always like, no, I'm in the suburbs and stuff like that. So
Right. And it's a reason why they stay in the suburbs because they don't want to. The city ain't nowhere to be living. It ain't no place to live.
or
It's. I mean, they had good areas.
they say they lived in
They had
Chicago
good
but they
areas,
moved to
but it
Indiana.
seems like the good areas are even bad too.
Yeah. One of the girls that I
Mm.
mod for, she's in like the I don't know what community she's in, but she's always talking about the things that happen in her suburban neighborhood. So I get it.
Oh, okay.
So have you ever considered trying to go back to where you were years ago?
Girl, I don't want to go back to California. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
That well, I mean, and then
But
maybe
I'm just.
redirect somewhere else. Come to Atlanta.
I think I'm. I think I might go to Philly.
You going?
I
Come
did.
to it.
I did used to live there though, for real. I did used
So
to live there for real.
Philadelphia. Mm.
Yeah, I did used to live there though, for real.
In Philly.
I lived in a good. I lived in a good area though, not in the
Okay.
hood.
Have you ever lived in Atlanta?
Actually, I was in Atlanta. Let me see, in 2000, the end of 2021. Yeah, I was making preparations to stay there and all of that, but I wasn't feeling it. It was too slow for me. I need to
Maybe
be in
you
a big
need the
city.
slowness. Just don't move on
Huh?
Keller Road.
Keller Road. I don't
Chandler
know what that
Road.
is.
Candler Road. It's in
Oh,
Decatur.
okay. Chandler Road. Oh, okay.
Just don't move to Decatur. Don't move to College Park. Get you a nice place maybe in Cobb or Ellenwood or something like that.
Wait a minute. What's Decatur? What area? What cities in Decatur that's known that you know?
Uh, that's where I grew up. I grew up off of I grew up in Decatur off of a road called Second Avenue, and it was pretty decent. But I've been looking at statistics, and they always talking about Candler Road. Actually, I don't even live far from Candler Road, but
I
my
can't think of the
neighborhood is
road that my
pretty
sister
slow.
lived off of, but I live somewhere. It seemed like she did live near Decatur because I got a cousin that lived down there too, and they
Yeah,
don't live too far from each other. Yeah.
the place where I live at is pretty slow. I might go outside and uh, all the little black cowboys be riding they horses.
Well, I know
So
for sure I would never move to no downtown Atlanta because that's dirty.
no,
I
it's
said, oh my
filthy.
God.
It's so filthy downtown.
Yeah.
But I would even move to the West End. And I stayed in the West End of Atlanta, and it's supposed to be very hard over there. But I stayed in a neighborhood full of old people that had been living in their homes since the 50s, and it was a pretty decent neighborhood, very quiet street. And I would just go to work, come home, go out to party, and that was it.
Mm. I don't know.
Yep,
I have to think about
that
that.
too. You know, I lived there too because it was close to the airport. You know, I worked for Delta, so it was close to the airport. Yeah, it could be a little rough, Donna, but the street that I lived on, it was like people in their 80s. They've been living in their homes forever. Now their children probably done sold it to the colonizers.
Maybe I'll reconsider. I was always scared that I see Heidi or Jay Dunn.
Um, they live they live north of the city. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, they live north of the city. I like south. I love the South Atlanta areas. I like the East Atlanta areas.
East.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
up north, Donna.
I can't even remember the area that I said I wanted to live in, but the area that that I know that they were living in at the time. I think they moved though. But even my brother-in-law, the area that he was living in when before they even got married or whatever, um, it was I could live in his area. I mean, it wasn't too far from where my sister lived, but I could tell the difference between the neighborhoods. Her
Right.
neighborhood seemed like it was more project, and his was more like where people had money. Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
a lot of the okay, so now I'm a passenger, right? So basically, when I was going
Mm,
around the city as a driver, it was a lot of things that I didn't notice. So a lot of neighborhoods that
mm,
used to be very affluent, okay, a lot of neighborhoods that was very affluent now seem like they done let everybody with the Section 8 have a certificate and they done drove down the neighborhood. I remember it was this particular area off of River Road. It was nice when I was in my early 30s, and now it's just hood and ugh. So it just depends. Like if you come here and find you a spot, try and find you a spot. It's kind of like how some people describe certain areas. Like sometimes people will say, if you go 3 blocks up, then you in the hood. But if you stay right here, then it's good. It just depends on what street you move on, and so on and so forth. But I think that you
Do
could
you
have
ever
a
watch
better
Goddamn
quality
Zoe?
of life, huh?
You ever watch Goddamn Zoe? He lived down there, and I when I was down there, I remember some of the streets that he was driving off of when I would be in the car with my sister, and it wasn't really no bad areas.
Right.
I thought Decatur was a good area. I thought Decatur
Decatur,
was a good area.
mm, it's okay. I say it's okay. I don't live far from where I actually grew up from, and where I grew up from, it's like it's still nice. It's still a quiet community, but it might be something that happens. Donna, right? Atlanta, metropolitan Atlanta area is a very huge, vast place. So you have a lot of selection when it comes here. And I think that maybe you will have a better quality of life. I feel like maybe you do need the slow pace of living. That way you can have time to reflect and have, fun. See, right now you're
Yeah,
mobile. I'm
you
not
go to
even
the city.
mobile. If I was mobile, do you know all the fun we'll be having? I'll be vlogging. We'll be going all around the city. I'll be showing everybody different shit and having a good time. But I'm not mobile. I can't even drive. So basically, um, where I am is good because it's quiet. I have a peace of mind. And I just wanted to tell you, Chopper, no, you're loved over here, babes.
Okay, if you say so. No,
Shut
I'm
up.
not though.
It
I gotta
has been
go. I got a
on my
thing to go to.
cousin's street.
Huh?
I think maybe because she said it's been gentrified. On my cousin's street, she lives right off of Tilson Road. If you're familiar with Decatur, and most of the people that live on her street are Caucasians, and they built these houses up like brownstones and stuff like that. It's been killing my nerves because I am a passenger and I see how things have changed. Yes, I'm gonna get better. Thank you,
You
Lindsay.
your city is not in mourning because of Martin Luther King Jr.'s son. I mean
Um,
Atlanta in
I'm
general.
sure. I'm sure it is. I did a story about the lady who went to try and go burn down their house that they grew up in a
Yeah.
few months ago. But I'm sure it is. But I don't even watch the local news. Um, and when I do go out, it's either going to an appointment or hanging out with my family or the grocery store. Honey, I stay at that grocery store, child. Stay there. And
Oh,
more to
okay.
come. You
Well,
stay tuned.
I have to talk to you later. I'm on my way to this thing that I gotta go to. So
Hi, Just Andrea.
I do hang out. I do hang out with people.
See, you doing more than me.
No, it ain't, I ain't gonna call it fun, but I hang out with people. But I have been
Yeah, I
at the
said,
casino a
Chopper been
lot.
into the casino. Oh my God. I'm missing all this stuff.
Yeah, but I'm getting tired of the casino now. But
And
I
see,
actually
that's
do be
what you'll
winning a
miss.
lot too, though.
That's what you'll
Huh?
miss here. You'll miss the casino because we don't have it.
No, but it's not everywhere. They just, now that they have one in the actual city of Chicago, people down there. But most of the time, you have to go to Indiana or you have to go to it's other cities like Joliet, Illinois. You have to go outside of Chicago to go to the good casinos. But
Right.
now that they got this one downtown, I'm not gonna say it's the best. It's really the worst. But it's convenient for people that live in the city.
Right. So,
Yeah.
Chopper, I'm going to go ahead and let you go so I can take my morning breakfast and get myself, I got to get up and do some things. But I did want to come
Yeah.
on and give you some words because I did listen to your video and I wanted to let you know I think it was a big misunderstanding.
I'll take it down.
You ain't got to take it down. That's your feeling, shit. But I want you to have a nice day.
All right. Take care.
You too. Okay, so I gotta go ahead and start my day. I got some things to do, some phone calls to make, and yeah, y'all, I want y'all to have a wonderful day. I thank you all for coming back and listening in. And please thumbs up the video. And like I said, if you can, please donate to the channel at dollar sign just lovely 414. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.